All right, go ahead and hold it up and tell us your name and take one.
Brandon Paulos.
Jacob Gonzalez.
Daisy Akiwa.
Caitlin Gutierrez.
Alexa Gonzalez.
Evelyn Contreras.
Noah Gibson.
Jose Rodriguez.
Stephanie Velasquez, take one.
Describe your experience with the college application process.
Honestly, it was really easy for me. I'm not gonna lie, but it was something because we had a lot of support system at my school. We had this program, academic success program, with our counselor was so nice, Miss Osifo. Shout out to Miss Osifo if she's out there. But no, she's really helpful. They had us on a schedule each time, which really helped because I'm a structured person, and so I think going through, I think the hardest part for me though was probably writing the college essay. I mean, you have to get really personal, and I think that's really something hard for me to open up about my personal experiences sometimes. So I think that was something I struggled with. But applying to colleges, I mean, after I got through that college essay part, I think applying was the easy part. I know what I wanted to do ever since sophomore year, so it was really easy to go through and choose the colleges I wanted to go and to apply to.
My experience with the college application was, like, as a first generation college student, it was a bit, I would say, stressful. But everything went pretty smooth at the end because, like, my school offered this college readiness class, which really helped me, and then my college advisors also helped me, like, guide and, like, basically in what to do because I honestly didn't know what to expect. But overall, it was stressful, but it all went pretty smooth.
Describe your experience as a UTD student. What was that like?
My experience as a UTD student, at first, it took me a while to get accustomed. I came in with a really good friend group, which was really important to me, having that foundation. But once I got the ball rolling, it was really nice. Of course, the pandemic kind of took a hit on all that, as it did for everybody. But coming back from that, I really invested myself in pretty much any organization that I could get into that interested me. And I think that's where I really found my community. It was more so that I had to go out and I had to look for it. It's very rare that, you can get plucked into something. Here it's, you have to take charge and I want to be this, I want to do this. And so it took me a while to understand that. But after I did, I really got plugged into the university and I had a really good time.
I'd say so far that my classes pretty much gave me a schedule on, like, what I want to do. For example, like on Mondays and Wednesdays, I can be done with classes at like 1 p.m. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm pretty much busy all day. But it's sort of like that free reign that it's able to, like, make me more engaged in my classes because it's classes that I chose. And it's sort of that independence that comes along with being a college student that made me more active and, like, being a student overall.
How did you first find out about JYSP?
Well, I have to thank my finance teacher, like, shout out to Mr. Early. He was definitely, like, a lot of help to me. I'm in this program thanks to him. Like, I'm in the university thanks to Mr. Early. So he just one day, I was like in his class, he was like, hey Lisa, he was like, I don't know what you want to do, but there's this scholarship, like, if you want to apply, this is a really good opportunity. And, like, he basically told me, like, you don't lose anything by applying.
When I first found out about JYSP, it was in high school actually, and it was through Miss Sanders. So she's probably been mentioned many times, but she's a great person. And she reached out to me, and I was in her accounting classes, so she knew where I wanted to go with the accounting classes and kind of my visions and my goals. And so I started attending the JYSP organizations. You guys would come out and, do little, like, meet and greets with, our high school. And so that's when I just started getting the interest. And then, like you mentioned, like senior year, that's when I started really, like, looking into those scholarships. And I was like, wow, like, this is a great opportunity. And then more than anything, it was an opportunity that was given to me where not a lot of opportunities were given.
What advice would you give to current high school students?
Some of the advice I would give to current high school students is looking back from my from my high school experience, I would go back and be a little more social in life. Don't just focus on the books, just because at the end of the day, your education is really important, but of course you have to live your life as well.